Alright, welcome back to the channel. My name is JP. I'm a part-time eBay reseller. Today we're going to go back to the auction house. The specialist collectible toy auction is back on, and we are going to see if we can find some good stuff for the collection. We're not looking at making money, but if we can, that's amazing as well. But realistically, we're looking at collecting. So we're going to I've had a look at the website, and it looks like there's some really good stuff. So really stoked, gonna have a look, and we're gonna take you guys along with us. First, let's look through what's sold. Not a lot sold in the last few days, 6 items sold. I've just not been listing, I've been really busy. I'm going to Japan really soon, so I've just been doing things for that, getting my itinerary down and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've been too busy, and it reflects in the sales again, but it is what it is. Still, things have sold, so that's not bad, is it? That's not bad. First, we've got these Vans Lizzie Armanto skate shoe. These are a size 7.5. I was gonna keep these and skate these, but I've worn them a couple of times and they're just like rubbing my feet. They're half a size too small for me, so I'm just put them on eBay. £18 for those. Bought them for £6 a while ago, but it is what it is. Sold this Gant men's sweater. This sold for £18. That would have been about £4 or £5 from the charity shop. And we sold this white stuff sweater as well. This one sold for £12. Took an offer for that. Probably picked that up for £4 or £5 again. Sold this Alakazam PSA 10 2021 Sword and Shield. Won this in an auction. Not an auction. I won this in a raffle. So I just don't really want it. So took an offer for that for £18. I had it listed for 30 for a while, and you know, none of them's not sold. So next we've got this Princess, it's too sunny, Princess Leia figure. This one sold for £7. She's got a little gun. She's not got all the accessories. She might have something else, I think, but still pretty good little figure. And finally, we sold this Tangled figure. This is Flynn Rider, apparently. No idea, not watched it, not into that kind of stuff. But yeah, this, my mate was clearing out his attic and he had loads of like figures and stuff like that, and this was part of that. So he just gave them to me for free, and I stuck some of them on eBay. So yeah, that's that. Always nice when a sale comes through when you're packing stuff up, and that's what has just happened. Just sold these motorcycle gloves. These are Halvarsons, really good quality motorcycle gloves. I know a little bit now, but I have no real clue about motorcycle gloves at all. But these just look really good when I saw them in the charity shop, and they priced them up at £15. So that gives it away a little bit. But yeah, they sold for £40. I did have them listed for £50, but I just took an offer because they have hung around a little bit. It's not been that long. It's been about a month maybe. But £40, happy with that. Look out for that brand. Look out for motorcycle gloves, because they can be really pricey, and it's just one of those things, really nice and easy to package and stuff like that. So thought I'd include that. Let's keep it going. I'm going to package all this stuff up, get it sent out, and we're going to hit the auction house. So we will see you in there. Goodbye. Just interjecting again, because you know, you can't help but go into the charity shops when you're driving past, and it was totally worth it. I did find like a bundle of clothes, which is not that interesting, but I also found these, and these are Ralph Lauren sunglasses. They seem absolutely legit. They seem good quality. They look pretty cool as well. I'll put them on real quick. Hey, yes, mate. I've not had a look at the solds yet, but yeah, always worth having a look. They're not prescription, as you can tell. They are just sunglasses, so that's good. I reckon about £40 for them, but I might just keep them, and they might be coming to Japan with me. Anyway, let's keep our mission going. Let's go.
Yes. That's got the numbers. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come across the pole. That's what we've done is we've changed a lot. Just moved them on to the so it's good as the one you got here. Yeah.
All right, it is the next day. It is auction day, and the auction has started. You might have seen from the videos, there's a lot of video gaming stuff, a lot of retro stuff. There's a Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, GameCube. There's a Wii bundle. There's some PS1 games. I'm going to go for that stuff. I can see already there's some bids on there. And luckily, everything's quite early on in the auction. Usually I'm having to wait until like the last things, and I'm sat around trying to look for things to do, but everything's quite early on. So when something comes up interesting, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see if we can find some stuff to collect. We're not looking at making profit out of these things because I don't think that's viable from this particular auction. But it's still interesting. Still lots of things that I need for the collection. I don't have an original Game Boy. I don't have the Game Boy Advance. I don't have a Sega Mega Drive. I don't have a SNES. I don't have a Super Nintendo. So all of those things are in here. So hopefully we can get something for a decent price. Let's go. Oh, I got outbid for these wrestling figures. I don't think I want to pay that much.
At £22, be sure. 2077. That's now for you.
All right, this is the Game Boy coming up.
And I open here at 35, looking at 38 elsewhere. I have
straight in.
Right, 38. I've taken off easy.
I'm going in at 45. We've been outbid already.
At 48 on easy, 50, sir. I have 50 in the room, thank you. I have £50 in the room now, looking at 55 I have on easy and 60, sir.
It's too much for me, I think. I wanted to pay maybe 50. You've got to remember there's 24% commission on top of this as well. It's almost quarter of the price. Someone's just paid it £100 for that. We've got the GameCube coming up next. Let's see how this one does. There's not enough there, really. There's not enough there to pay that much. You're paying... Bro, they're almost paying £100 now. There's not really any games with it. If there was games, I'd understand. Wow, 90. I mean, I would say that's overpaying a lot. Maybe I'm not clued up on all the prices. All right, we've got the Game Boy Advance coming up.
50 straight in on easy, 80 straight to 5,
Jesus.
on sale room, 90 running
asking
on
for
easy,
90.
25, everything's running away here.
Bruh.
Taking the easy 100. For 100
Bruh.
easy.
It's not worth that much.
20 elsewhere.
All right, there's a few games with it, but they're nothing special. I don't know.
£130. Shaw's 130.
So that's plus another like 30 quid on top. £160. Come on, let me get something. I'll go in. I'm at 48. Because I want a Sega Mega Drive and it's got a few games with it. It's asking for 60. 60? No. No.
At £70. You are 75 to 65. You come straight in at easy.
We got Super Nintendo's got. Oh my days, is going up so fast. Look at this.
100.
Whoa. Whoa. I need to recheck my prices. Like people, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. That's so much money.
42 on easy.
Oh, what happened then? I was in the lead for a second.
At £65. Be sure.
No, I can't do it. I've just looked at a Super Nintendo on eBay, just real quick. Couple of games, £70. So I don't understand. I mean, there's a few extra things there, obviously, but I don't understand why people are paying these prices. It's more expensive than eBay.
Looking for 18 on sale room. Looking for
We're
20
going for something
elsewhere.
cheap. We're going for a
20 on
cheap
easy,
thing nobody
22 on
wanted.
easy.
Go on, I'll go
22
22. Just give me
£22
something.
on easy.
Don't leave me alone. Oh,
22,
go on.
No, 25 on sale room.
Go
now,
on.
Looking for 28 on easy.
Oh my god.
£28 on easy. Looking for 30 elsewhere.
Just let me have it.
£28.
I don't want it. I don't even want it.
77.
It's a collection of Matchbox vehicles and stuff like that, but
Lot 334, collection of
I
dollars.
just kept getting out of bid, man.
£30 away. 25, 28, 30.
We're going to bid on these
£30 in the room.
Ghostbusters figures.
Platforms or quarters up are on 32, 35, 35 in the room, thank you.
35 on
£35
38.
in the room, 38 and 40, sir. No, 38 on easy. Are we all done?
Oh,
42 on sale room now.
I went for
45
42.
on easy.
Oh, just leave me alone, man.
£45. No, 48 on sale room. Looking for 50.
We're going for 48.
50 on easy.
Oh, my days.
55 elsewhere.
I can't do it. All right, we're definitely going to go for these Thundercats figures.
Looking for 22 elsewhere. £20 on commission.
They're pretty cheap so far. Oh, I didn't bid.
On sale room,
oh my god!
Now everyone's doing the same thing.
Keep outbidding me, aren't they?
On sale room now, looking for 42 elsewhere. 42 on easy. I'm taking 45.
That was a bit longer.
At £45 on sale room. 48 on easy.
There's a room bid.
On easy,
asking for 50.
Elsewhere. 50 on sale room now, looking at 55 elsewhere. 55 on sale room, looking at 60 elsewhere.
Come on, leave it, leave it. No, leave me alone.
65 elsewhere. At £60, 65 on sale.
Ah, why did I do it? I paid too much. Did I pay too much?
Be sure. 70 on easy now.
No. Oh my god.
No, 75 on sale.
What am I doing? Oh, why did I do it? I paid 75.
They're gone, sale.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, might have overpaid for them, but it was fun. It was fun. That was the main thing. We'll find out. We'll find out. I just had to buy something, didn't I? I get carried away. Well, at least that was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to leave the auction because I don't want to spend any more money. I've just spent like £100 on some Thundercats figures, which are probably not worth that much. But it is what it is. We're gonna go and collect them and see what we've got, and then we'll see how much it's all worth. All right, let's do this. Thank you very much. All right, we're back. And this is the Thundercats bundle that we just picked up. I think my assumption is I've massively overpaid. I've paid just under £100 for this bundle of 80s figures. A few of them are worth a little bit. I did know that already because I did look, and they do have accessories, but I don't think they're worth loads. So I'm presuming I've massively overpaid. Even if I'm just buying this as a collector, I think I've overpaid. But what I'm going to do, go through it all right now, look at some solds and stuff like that, and then we'll go through it all bit by bit and see if I have massively overpaid or if it's worth about what I paid for it. Or if I'm selling this, I can make some money. We'll see. You never know. This could be worth £1 million. It's not worth £1 million. But let's do this. I'm going to go through it right now. All right. So I've been through everything, and it's not looking as bad as it may have been in the first place. But it looks like I've probably started a Thundercats collection because I don't think I'm going to make any money selling this. It's probably worth about how much I paid for it. So let's start with the cheaper figures. This is Mumra, 1985. He is working. There's a little swinging action. But only worth about 5 to 10. And in that condition, he's probably only 5. And then this guy is Hachiman. Obviously meant to have some kind of sword. He is not working, I think. Can hear that clicking. His body's meant to twist like that. But yeah, again, that condition, 5 to 10 pounds on that one. This guy, bit better condition. He's monkeying. I'm just learning all this, actually. I'm not an expert on these figures at all. I actually know very little about them. But yeah, he's got that little swinging action. Pretty good condition. So maybe about 10 for him. You know, it's not looking great, 20 quid. But we digress. This is Wily Cat, a little bit of a smaller figure. About 5 to 10 for that one. That one seems to be a bit more rare, even though it's only a little figure. And then we've got another Mum Ra. Bit better condition, I think. Not, I mean, very similar, but just a little better. Or is that one better? I don't know. Anyway, again, about 5 to 10 on that one. And then we've got some just slightly more interesting figures. This is Tigra. This one seems to be a bit rarer. And someone actually got like 20 quid for this figure, I think, just on its own like that. So that's not bad. And then we've got Groon the Destroyer, who seems to be the most rare figure of these. And if he had like his accessories, he's meant to have a mace and something else, I think. Then yeah, he could be worth a lot more. He is working, little action there with the swinging arms again. But yeah, probably about 10 to 15 for him in the condition he is in. His legs are a little wobbly. And then we've got Panthera. Obviously, again, without the accessories, a bit more of a collectible figure, a bit more of a popular figure, I guess. But he is in really good condition as well, so perhaps maybe 10 to 15 on that one. And then we move over to what's a bit like slightly better. This is Tusker Warrior, and he has got this rifle here with him here, but I didn't notice that bit had snapped off, and that's the bit obviously that he holds, so we can't really hold his rifle, so for that reason probably about 10 to 15 for him. And then we've got Lion-O with the sword, and he is in really, really good condition. Like the color on him's really good. Couldn't really find many solds because a lot of them are either like just the figure without the sword or a more complete figure, which is worth obviously more. So yeah, if he's got his other accessories, he could be worth quite a bit. But in this sort of state, I would say probably about 15 to 20, maybe 25 if I'm lucky, because he is in really good condition. Like someone might want to get this one, swap it for theirs that they've already got because the paint's really good on it. Or get this one and then try and complete it buying the accessories. So yeah, overall there you're looking at about 8 figures that are worth about sort of £10 max, and then 2 figures that are worth about 15 to 20. So that would make my money back if I was lucky enough to get all those sales. That probably would make my money back before fees. But we do have this as well. This is, what's it called? I can't remember. I've just Googled it, but I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we'll flag it up. We'll flag it up. We'll flash it up. It does this little hammer motion, which is pretty cool. So it's working. It is missing a couple of bits. It's meant to have something sticking out here, I think. There's meant to be something on here. I can't remember what exactly. And then there's meant to be like a control unit on here, or a seat or something. I think it's the control unit that sits into this slot here. So it is missing that. However, this is worth about 30 to 40, I think, in its condition, working, because it's not in bad condition at all. So yeah, overall, not as bad as it looked. It is probably worth what I paid for it. I would say that. So I can't decide what I'm going to do with this. I might start a collection. Thundercats was just never my thing. I was not born in the 80s. And in the 90s, it just didn't seem to be really a thing. So I have no idea about Thundercats. But do I just start collecting 80s figures? Do I just start collecting vintage figures in general? I don't know. I don't really have space. If I did, I would. But it makes reselling a bit harder when you're collecting everything that you're buying. But either way, I might just try and sell these and get my money back at least. And we'll see how we go with that. This will be my last video for a while, I think, because I am going to Japan for almost 3 weeks. I might be able to post something when I'm out there. Who knows? We might be able to do that. We'll see. But for now, it's going to be a goodbye from me. So I hope you enjoy the videos. If you do, give me a like, give me a subscribe, send me a comment. What do you think about these auctions and all that kind of stuff? But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Sayonara!